Wow. Ooh. All right, Scorpio, let me get comfortable, okay? Because I've been like going and going and going all week. I have been having such a crazy week. So I have not really had a chance to just. So forgive me, okay, if I seem a little off balanced. All right, so let's get into the Scorpio. This is interesting because I had previously just did your reading and the energy wasn't right. And I feel like Spirit was like, no, this is not right, and so here we are. So Scorpio, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus in Scorpio. Please check your Moon and Rising sign because, guys, this is a general reading. So, of course, you want to make sure that if something doesn't resonate with you, that there's possibly a message that you have not heard just yet, okay? I can provide you with a personal reading if you guys visit my website, g1insights.org. There's a lot of amazing sales going on my website right now. So if I were you, I would definitely jump on and take advantage of this beautiful energy that's surrounding us, okay? Now, Scorpio, before I get into this, I wanted to share with you as well, okay? I'm going to talk while I deal your cards, all right? So, the ending of October, happy birthday, by the way, but the end of October, we have, the sun in your sign. We still have Mercury in your sign. Venus is also still in your sign. So, that very beginning of November is when Venus finally transits and leave your sign and begin to go into Sagittarius. So that first week of November, not only are we dealing with the sun being in your sign, and not only is Mercury in your sign, but we also have Mercury retrograde happening in your sign. That's going to be starting October 30th, 31st, give or take a day. So there's definitely a lot of tense emotions and deep conversations and a lot of things that's going to be brought up to the surface, okay? You know how your energy is. You love everything that is like taboo and serious, right? Some things that like you love to dig for information. And I feel like be careful what you dig for or be careful what you ask for, There's going to be a lot of intense energy this week, especially that first week of November, because we're still dealing with the new moon in your sign, but then we also dealing with Mercury retrograde. So it's like just as you take off and just as good as it's going to feel financially to have things rolling for you finally and things finally working out. Love is finally getting better. Communication is finally getting better, right? Mercury retrograde is happening. So a lot of times when Mercury retrograde happens, communication can be complicated. I won't say really confusing, but it can be complicated if we don't communicate the right way or if we don't approach a situation the right way. Thankfully, the last few days of October, we probably will definitely have a chance to make things right before Mercury go retrograde. And you guys can still be successful even in love during Mercury retrograde, but it's all about our approach these days, okay? So, Scorpio, the energy that I have for you here is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I see the King of Wands here, and I see the Queen of Cups. So, there's definitely a lot of things to be discussed, especially when it comes to partnerships, relationships. If you have been feeling a bit indecisive, not really sure of how to address a particular situation or how to approach a love situation, if you have been feeling really uncertain, now that Venus is going into your sign and now that Mars is, because Mars has been in Libra too. So, and with their ruling planet being in your sign, it has definitely caused like this indecisive energy, but it has also caused us to look for things in a very intellectual, laid-back, passive-aggressive type of way. And so it's like, even whatever information you have been digging for, searching for, it's like the beginning of November with Mercury going retrograde, of course, like I said, anytime things are lost or anytime we're searching for something, a lot of times things pop up, things be resurfaced. things come up from the past. It can be people, ex-girlfriends, ex-boyfriends. It can be, you know, an old issue, old insecurities. It can be many, many, many different things that can just resurface. But Mercury retrograde, what I like about Mercury retrograde is that it gives us a chance to kind of rediscover our purpose a little bit. You know, we have a chance to just slow down and, you know, reflect on what God is doing in our lives. And so for you, Scorpio, you know, abundance is really, really huge for you this month, okay? I feel like even for the month of October, you guys were okay. Like things were, it started out a little rocky, but going into October, you guys were feeling pretty much better, right? Now, going into November is going to be the same way. Like I said, it's like just as you're actually feeling good, that first week of November is going to be like a bit tense, not as stressful, but it will be very tense, especially because you're thinking a lot about your finances. You're thinking about things that you want to do. But I promise you, Scorpio, give it one more week, okay? If you would like to do a major purchase, or if you would like to travel somewhere, go on a vacation perhaps, you want to wait because your month is about to get busy. Okay, I see a lot of money here with the Three of Wands. It lets me know that victory is definitely on its way, baby, but you got to keep on pushing, keep on working, keep on fighting for what's yours. You will eventually win the prize, okay? Some of you are actually getting that recognition that you deserve and that you've been waiting for. I see things are looking really, really good for you. So definitely have patience with yourself in the process, okay? Don't just give up because it seems like it's not happening fast enough. This is not the time to kind of rush into things, yet this is the time where you want to strategize, where you want to make a plan. So even if you are thinking about going on vacation, sit your loved one down and say, listen, how would you feel if we traveled to this place? Or how would you feel if we invested in this or that, you know? And you two can sit down, or, you know, your entire family, whoever, right? You guys can sit down and really, really come to a really solid conclusion, you know. But like I said, just wait until Mars leaves Libra and just wait until Venus go into Sagittarius, because then you'll feel a lot more free-spirited. And that's why I said that first week of November, even though all these transitions are happening, by the second week of November, that is when you'll feel a bit more clear-headed. So even though Mercury retrograde can possibly cause some delays here and there, and some of you may have already felt these transitions at the end of October. So, you know, but it's not saying that you give up. Don't give up, Scorpio, because something is definitely amazing here for you, working out in your favor, okay? So you may have feel like things are not turning out the way that you hoped for. Maybe a lot of you have been feeling really down lately. But the key here is patience. The key here is to stay focused. Stay focused on the prize, Scorpio, because you will win, okay? You will win. You will get that recognition that you deserve. You will get that promotion. You will get that raise. You will see that increase in your income. So it's important that you guys are steady, that you're focused on all the right things. Because as I said before, Mercury can sometimes cause minor complications. And it's only going to do that if you don't listen to what I'm saying to you, okay? For instance, like I said, if you're thinking about taking a trip, it's nothing wrong with traveling during Mercury retrograde, okay? But the problem is that I find is that people tend to spend a lot of money during Mercury retrograde. If it is not life and death, if it is not something that is obligated by you, okay, like for instance, like housing or like a job, for example, or if it's not like something in reference to like your family, like emergencies or something like that, I would not pour more than $500 into anything if it has nothing to do with the basics of my needs, okay? So in other words, you can go for what you want, but you need to do it strategically. You have to be smart about this energy, okay? Wait until the second week, the ending of the second week of November. That is when things can possibly most certainly move forward for you, but you have to remain focused. So don't rush into the first week of November feeling like, nope, I got to do this. I don't care. How much is it? 800? Okay, give it to me. Like, don't do that. You're going to run in and hit your head on the wall, Scorpio, because you know how you are. You're getting money happy, right? And you get really, really excited and you love money, so you can't help yourself. You just got to spend it, okay? And I get it. It's your birthday. You want to enjoy yourself, you know. But if that is the case, my love, please do it before Mercury goes retrograde. Now, if you're watching this video after Mercury retrograde has already started, you know, still, please be careful, okay? Just don't rush off to, for instance, if you're thinking about leaving a relationship or if you're thinking about leaving a job, this is not the time to do that. Like I said, passive aggressive energy. So you may have to really contemplate and think long and hard before you actually do it, okay? Be very diplomatic in your approach. You want to speak your mind, but you want to do it out of love. You want to be assertive. You want to not aggressive. You want to be assertive. You know, you want to state your case without hurting people's feelings, okay? Seek out any type of professional advice, especially when it comes to business matters. You may, or in your investments, if you have like a personal accountant or a banker or like maybe a financial advisor, someone that you can speak to on a every week basis, just to kind of keep you in check with your finances, that would be something amazing to do, okay, Scorpio? But I promise you, the good thing is, it is Thanksgiving here in the States, okay, this month, all right? And so we also have a whole bunch of other minor holidays and things, but can be a really, really beautiful month if you allow it to, okay? Mercury is only going to go retrograde for 3.5 weeks. That is not bad, okay? Considering that it's starting in October, it won't affect us as much, okay? The good thing is, for those of you that do celebrate the holidays, okay, you can still celebrate the holidays. But like I said, it's all about strategy this season. It's all about strategy. It's all about how you move and what you're investing your money into, what you're purchasing, what you're buying. Is it too expensive? Do you really need that? You know, really, when you're going shopping this season, really ask yourself, do I really, really need this? Or is it something that I just really, really want, that I just gotta have? If it's something that you just really, really want, okay, and it's not a necessity, not right now. Please wait until the ending of that second week of November, because by then Mercury will be slowly working its way up out of our lives again until March or the end of February, right? So we will have a break eventually, but just the first week or two of November, just take it easy, okay? Spend your money only on necessities. Don't get so caught up in, I gotta get this, I just gotta have it. Don't do that. You may go out and buy furniture and then discover you hate it in 3 months. Don't do that to yourself. All right? Now, aside from all of this serious energy, okay, we had the 8 of Swords here. So the 8 of Swords is definitely an energy about, you have like this illusion of feeling trapped. And you're not trapped. You're not trapped, okay? You just feel trapped because there's things that you want to do, and it's like something just been keeping you like, right? But you're not trapped, Scorpio. You're not trapped at all. I just feel like, like I said, the beautiful thing about Mercury retrograde is that sometimes do put us to a stop and letting us know you're doing too much. Relax, So I like Mercury retrograde for that reason alone. And you can actually learn a lot of lessons during Mercury retrograde, like how to budget, how to properly communicate. And Mercury is the planet that represents like our wealth, our communication of all forms. So our sexual communication, verbal communication. A lot of you been feeling really, really attached to someone these days, right? Feeling like you're really, really in love, or you're really, really excited. Some of you are single and looking for love. So you may find that you're caught up in some type of taboo moment and may feel like you just want to verify that your feelings are real. Well, guess what? Now that with Venus being a Sagittarius, I feel like you don't even care. You just want to have fun these days. You're going to be more flirtatious, more flighty feeling. That first week of November, though, with Venus making that transition into Sagittarius, you may feel like you want to second guess somebody's feelings for you again. There could be some old insecurities popping up. So either you're going to be questioning your feelings for somebody or somebody's feelings for you, or this person will be doing that to you, okay? Somebody's feeling like, maybe it was just all in my head. Maybe they don't really love me. Maybe they don't really care. Maybe they just, putting on a front or something. Maybe they just trying to show me off for some reason. Like, so some of you are going to be, there's going to be a lot of questions about that, all right? Now, for some of you, okay, for those of you that are having some type of fear surrounding money, the wisdom, you have to have the wisdom to accept help from others, okay? Especially if you know that this person could possibly know what they're talking about. You want to make sure that you tap into that energy, like, right away. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of you may feel like you want to step out and do something better, do something more amazing. and you haven't really been feeling that way. And look, I just saw this, guys. Wow, this is double. Look at this. I just noticed this. This is crazy. You got a lot of doubles here. This is so, could this be like a double blessing? Look at this. Okay, so you're going from being afraid to speak your mind this season to being confident, idealistic, inspired, focused, okay? With the King of Swords, I mean, even though the King of Swords can be rather very brutally honest, the King of Swords is, they struggle with insecurities sometimes, but they always try to do the most because they want people to believe in their characteristics, or they want people to believe in who they are. And so you're going from feeling like you have to prove something to feeling like I don't have to fight to prove because I know who I am. And I'm focused on my money. I'm focused on what God has given me. I'm focused on my vision. And nobody's going to take that from you. You guys are being overly focused and creative this season. So this is good. As you begin to balance your emotional and mental considerations, oh yeah, you're in beast mode. So I love that. This is definitely double blessings, but I'm not finished. Look at this. We have the Five of Earth and the Five of Cups. Do not allow your emotions, my love, to block out your blessings. Because a lot of you are feeling really stuck because you feel like money is not the way you want it to be. Maybe you're feeling like there's something that you really desire. It doesn't have to be about your finances necessarily. It could just be about stability, just wanting that feeling to just feel really secure within yourself, within your home environment. So I feel like most of you just really want, you're going from not seeing a positive in the situation to really learning to accept help from other people. Instead of you crying over every little thing or being upset and allowing your emotions to overstimulate you, you're saying, you know what? Let me just go for it. I'm going to save my money. I'm going to budget. I'm going to invest in that business. I'm going to begin my own business. I'm going to, put some money aside so I can afford that office space that I wanted. So you're going from all of this energy to this. So this is definitely a transformational season for you, Scorpio. It really, really is. Now, with the Queen of Fire and the Queen of Cups, whoo! You're no longer underestimating yourself, Scorpio. Like I said, with the Queen and the King of Fire here, this can either be twin flame energy or this is definitely just simply a double blessing, okay? Like I said, I didn't even notice that you had all these synchronicities in here. It's like bam, bam, bam. So this is definitely either twin flame energy here. I don't know if you are dealing with a fire sign. Maybe you have fire energy in your birth chart. Or the person you're dealing with could possibly have fire energy in their birth chart. Maybe this fire person could be either a Sag, a Leo, or an Aries. So if you have Aries in your birth chart as a moon or rising, maybe you're dealing with someone with that energy. But either way, there's a lot of powerful, passionate, tense, strong, dynamic energy here, okay? And so I'm going to put the king back in his place. So you're a lot more motivated these days to go after what you want. So you're literally no longer underestimating your abilities to be successful. And now you're saying, you know what, I'm going to focus on making sure that my relationships are in place. I'm going to focus on my stability. I'm going to focus on my wealth. I'm going to focus on healing myself. I'm going to focus on my grind. So you guys are really, really focused on your vision on your life purpose this season. So this is really, really good. I didn't even realize that all of this energy was here. It's so strong, right? And look at this. Look at this, guys, right? So you also have, the Knight of Earth here too, which also talks about commitments, being honest, sticking to your goals. You also have the Moon card here, okay, which is definitely your energy, okay, or even Cancer's energy. But this is definitely, releasing fears that hold you back. So as I said, you're no longer dealing with this you're no longer underestimating yourself anymore. You are a powerhouse within itself. You're learning to do or practice self-love. You're realizing, no, I deserve better. My family deserves better. We deserve that stability. We deserve that happiness. We deserve that money. We deserve to be in love. We deserve to have that house on the hill. Like, so you guys are really, really, oh my God, this is like a dynamic duo, guys. I don't know if some of you are dealing with someone who shares the same passion, or if you guys both believe in the same things, but you need to team up with someone who really, really get you on a financial level. Like, you're trying to go places, they're trying to go places. And it doesn't even have to be romantic, guys. It doesn't have to be a relationship. This can be a friend, a best friend. This can be, a sibling. This can be a cousin. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but this is definitely a dynamic duo energy, guys. This is somebody you need to partner up with to do business with, or this is some real serious stuff here happening for you. So this is definitely a double blessing in your finances and in love, okay? So it seems like I said, Mercury retrograde won't have that much of an effect on you after all right? As long as you stay focused and as long as you, that's it. Just stay focused. Thank you, God. I don't need to say nothing else. So I got your energy deck here. Yay. Let's look at your energy, Scorpio. Yes, care for yourself and others, okay? I just feel that very strongly for you, Scorpio. I feel like you're fighting for your cause, like you're literally going after whatever it is that you've been praying for. You've been manifesting this thing. You've been working hard for this thing. And it's finally here. It's finally happening. So you should be really, really happy and proud of yourself. All right? So this message is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus and Scorpio. Thank you for showing us what we need to know, Spirit. Thank you for guidance and reassurance and prosperity and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Scorpio, here we go. Let's see your overall energy for the month of November 2019. Up. Wow, this card been coming out a lot. A lot. For a lot of us, this card has been coming out a lot. All right. Ooh, so your sacral chakra came out in reverse. And your sacral chakra is, your emotions. It represents intimacy. So, yeah, you guys have been suffering through this lack of confidence, and not all of you, but a great deal of you have been dealing with this, trying to fit in or feel complete in some type of way. So it may not necessarily have anything to do with love directly when it comes to other people. This can just simply be yourself, trying to get back to you, trying to get back to that place where you were once happy, where you were content and money was flowing and that you had that home, you had that nice car and, you had that stability. I just feel like a lot of you guys are destined and you're destined, of course, to get back to that place. But I feel like you guys have been manifesting this. And that is why the King of Swords is here to remind you of how brilliant and intelligent and smart you are and just how dynamic you are. I just keep hearing that word for you, Scorpio. Have patience with the process, my love. Have patience, okay? Release the fears that hold you back, okay? Call on Spirit for guidance and reassurance. Call on Spirit. Ask for help, my love. Where did that card go? Ask for help, my love. Ask for help. If you feel like, you can't do it all alone, ask for help. Ask for help, my love. Don't underestimate yourself, okay? Ask for help. Ask for help. But the King of Swords is letting you know, ask for help. Okay, if you don't know, we don't always know all the answers like we think we do. You guys are trying to give up, and a lot of you want to give up, or a lot of you just have this desperate need to just walk away. But then you're going to quickly realize, I need to trust my intuition. I need to rely on my spirit more. I need to believe that I can do this. I need to believe that me and my family will be okay. Release those fears that hold you back, Scorpio, because it's not as bad as you think. Like I said, you're going to be dealing with that indecisive energy. Okay? You're going to be dealing with that indecisive energy at the first week of November, and that's okay. By the ending of that second week of November, about the 14th, around the Taurus full moon, give or take a day, Yeah, it gets better. You're no longer feeling that way, Scorpio. So, you know, that's just a little bit of energy for you guys to deal with. But I'm going to give some overall guidance for you. I mean, I really, really hope that this reading resonated with you, if not all of you. And last but not least, this message is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus and Scorpio. Thank you for showing me Scorpio overall guidance. Wow, that fell out. And a goddess. Yes, awaken. You're in a god or goddess, okay? Awaken the goddess within you through self-care. My goodness, that word, I'm telling you, Scorpio, self-care is huge. It's huge here. Self-care, my love. I'm serious. You can't, I know you want to take care of your family. I know you want to provide, but you can't provide if you're not taking care of yourself, Scorpio. Take care of yourself. Take care of your business. Take care of your finances. Unconditional love. Relationships are developing to a whole new level. Relationships are developing to a whole new level. Love yourself in every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Love yourself and others. Look at that. Do you get what I'm saying? Love yourself. Self-care. Self-care, my love. Don't underestimate yourself. Communicate with vision. Get advice from someone. Get advice. If you need help, get advice. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Have the wisdom to accept help from others. Guys, do you see what I'm saying here? How the cards are constantly repeating themselves to you? There is something very profound here, Scorpio, and you get to win, my love. I promise you, don't be afraid to say, please help me. I thought I knew what I was talking about, but I really don't know what I'm doing. And I'm having a really, really difficult time accepting this. I'm having a really, really difficult time making it through this because all I want to do is be there for my family, help my family, and I have all of this going on, and I could really, really use your help. You know, sometimes we have to really, really put our pride to the side, Scorpio. It's not always about our pride. Okay, we get it, you know, but have patience at this time. I promise you, by the second week of November, I promise you, my love, if you do everything that you're supposed to do early on in the month of November, your life is going to change for the better. Okay? Don't give up. So beautiful, Scorpios. I love you. Please like and share this message around the world because everybody do deserve to hear this message. I would love to have you as one of my subscribers. So please hit the like button, that share button, hit that bell on the right-hand side where it says notifications. Subscribe so that way you can always be notified when I go live or when I upload a video. I thank you and I love you for all of your love and support and happy birthday again. Bye, Scorpio.